Hello everybody. This is the first Kubernetes meeting of 135. My name is Drew, and I will be the host for the Kubernetes 135 release team meeting. Today is September 17th, and we are in the first week of the release. Please be aware this is a Kubernetes community meeting, which falls under the Kubernetes Code of Conduct, which could be summarized as please be excellent to everyone. Thank you. This meeting will be recorded and publicly posted to YouTube, so be mindful what you say is being recorded. First we'll start with some of the open discussion items. Did I set that up right? Is there supposed to be a section here?
There usually are no discussion items. You did set this up correctly. This
Oh,
is what it always looks like. Yeah.
perfect. Okay. So yeah, so we do not have open discussion items. Is there anything that anyone would like to discuss before we move to sub-team updates? Okay, let's start with enhancements.
Hey
Do we?
everyone, on this side. So our status is kinda in between yellow and red. I have cleared up the 134 milestone and the labels from old caps. I mean all the caps, and currently going through the shadow application sheet to select my shadows. And I'm yet to set up the tracking board. I'm planning to set it up by tonight. And then I'll send out the call for enhancements once I'm done with setting up everything around the enhancements board. So yeah.
All right. Does anybody have any questions for enhancements? Feel free to reach out if there's anything that we can help and support you on.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know that enhancements, the collection is starting really soon. It's a little bit later this cycle, so if there's anything we could do, don't hesitate to reach out.
Sure.
All right, release signal.
Yes, and our current status is red, and we have 2 failing tests, and I will report it in few hours. It's master informing at a scale, current and performance. And our update is yeah, I am working on the shadow selection and not yet clearing up 1.34 bug triage, and I'm already set up the CI signal and bug triage board. Yeah, so you can see our CI signal board and bug triage have 1.35. And yeah, that's all update. Thank you.
All right, any questions for release signal? I know release signal could be a little tricky as a one-man band, so also let us know if you need any help. We while you're selecting shadows, some of the release lead shadows can help yeah, help you with the failing tests and flakes. Okay, docs.
Yeah. Hi, everyone. So for the release doc update, I have selected some shadows and I will be providing you the final list by tomorrow. Yeah.
All right, any questions for docs? All right, thank you for the update, docs. Comms. Oh, that's right. I will give the update for comms. There is a schedule conflict, so the shadow candidates, the shortlist has been sent to Kat and I, and so we're waiting for shadows to confirm their selections. Any updates or any questions for comms? All right, so release branch management. Do we know Marco was on vacation, right?
Yeah, so I'm talking to Marco about that. I guess this like slides right into my update since there is no release branch manager right now. We've got two options for a release branch manager, and we are selecting them this week. We'll get a confirmation in the next couple of days, and then we'll start selecting the branch manager shadows. We do have quite a lot of people who have expressed interest in being branch manager shadows, so that'll also get handled this week. Otherwise, yeah, everybody get your shadow shortlists to me and Drew. Enhancements does get the first pick, so whoever enhancements sends us, even if there's conflicts with selections on other teams, they get them because they have to start work fastest. Otherwise, if there are conflicts, we'll do some horse trading to figure out who gets who. Otherwise, that's it. You're all gonna kill it. I know that it's nerve-wracking. I know Drew in particular is nervous. I've been in his position. Xander has been in his position, and it is in fact super, super nerve-wracking. That is normal to be low-key terrified, but you're all gonna do great.
Appreciate that. Yeah, I have a lot of faith in this team. We have a lot of rock stars, so yeah. All right, so that goes into, well, actually, yeah, is there any questions for sub-project lead? Okay, so that goes into my updates. So I've got a few practical items to share here. I'm looking for final reviews on the release schedule PR. So I'm gonna send out, I think I'm gonna send out maybe a last call for the community to weigh in as well. The biggest change with this schedule is we're adopting anywhere on Earth for the deadlines. So how that will work is pretty much the last minute on Earth, like for a certain day, like that's you can get things in up to then, and then it's going to be cut off. So that usually lands around like 12 UTC, around like I think, yeah, 5 a.m. Pacific time, I think. So so yeah, we updated all of our freezes with that. And then I also converted the release schedule into a Google Calendar and invited everybody. There are some sub-team dates that are added as well, so I added the relevant folks. If you have any dates like in your handbook, I tried to get that on there. And if there's any other things you want to get on the release calendar, don't hesitate to reach out to me and I can add those. So a specific reminder, we are adopting a new production readiness freeze, which will be due October 9th. So that's sort of fast approaching. So I just wanted to call that out. That is going to be a big focus for us to get prepared for that. So, and I just wanted to sort of echo what Kat was saying. I think y'all are going to crush it. Um, I'm really excited for this release. Kubernetes is the second largest open source project after Linux, and it powers a lot of data centers and infrastructure worldwide. So there's a really wide impact. It's a big responsibility, but I think we're going to have a lot of fun, and it's very rewarding work. So our team is sort of the air traffic control of the project for enforcing healthy development deadlines, quality, and clear communication. We bring all the new release items from the SIGs together into one cohesive big release. So the stakes are high. Sometimes emotions kind of run high. The timelines come really quickly, but have faith that you've been nominated for a good reason, and there's a lot of support around you. If you need any support from me or Kat or the sub or the release lead shadows, please reach out. That's what the release lead shadows are here for. Delegate things to your own shadows after they're selected as well. So we have a lot of redundancy. Lean on your mentors and your shadows. Please be transparent with us if you hit any snags. We can, the sooner that we know, the sooner we can adjust. So if you have any doubts or concerns with shadows or how things are going on your sub team, please reach out. Kubernetes isn't just one release either. If you made it this far, we really want to see you continue contributing with the project. So, definitely look out to some of the other special interest groups that are there. keep an eye on the community calendar. If you want to pop in and say hi to some of the other SIGs that might interest you, we would love to see you continue being around the project for the long term. So yeah, so we're going to benefit. What we do will service users that we have never met. Our work makes Kubernetes something that the world can trust, and together we'll carry this responsibility. And I'm excited because I know y'all are going to do great. Yeah. Any questions for me?
I do actually have a question just from a historical context. The PRR deadline. So is that considered a hard deadline now? It was always considered a soft
Yes.
deadline in the past, and that's great because a soft deadline in practice means literally nothing. So
Right.
that
This was a request from SIG architecture.
that makes sense. Yeah, I think that it had always led to frustration that they were scrambling at the last minute. Yeah, that's fantastic. Cool. Thank
Yeah.
you.
Yeah, so so this will be the first release that that we're doing this production readiness freeze. Normally we've been reviewing it a week before, or a week or two before the enhancements freeze. And usually it's a soft deadline that we don't enforce, but this time it's going to be a hard deadline, which means that we're going to be asking for contributors to go through the formal exception process. So we're going to try to get the communications out there as soon as possible to make sure everybody is aware that this is happening. And yeah, so of course, like sometimes things get a little nerve-wracking going, missing these deadlines. So please be compassionate to everybody as they file for exceptions and whatnot. And be compassionate to yourself as well. If anybody in the community is talking to you in a way that doesn't feel great, escalate that to Kat and us, Kat and I. We can help you out. Yeah. Are there any other things we want to discuss before I close the meeting? All right. Yeah. Thanks, everybody.
Thanks, folks.